Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon. I'm your host. Let's get started. The Ottawa Senators are playing against the Philadelphia Flyers in Philadelphia. If the Senators get 1 point in this game, the Senators are going to the 2015 Stanley Cup playoffs. It would be the biggest comeback to make the playoffs since 1993 and 1994 season. And basically, even if Boston wins today, if Ottawa just gets a point, they would clinch a playoff spot. And even though they're in Philadelphia, there's going to be 20,000 fans supporting them in Canadian Tire Center. I said, yes, I am going. I can't commentate the game today. I'm sorry. I promise if we make the playoffs, I'll be commentating one of those games for sure. I swear I will definitely commentate a playoff game because that's really exciting. And let's get to the lineups for the Philadelphia Flyers versus the Ottawa Senators. They didn't put out the lineups yet, but I watched on Periscope Dave Cameron's interview, let's say, and he said press conference, and he said that there shouldn't be any lineup changes. So I just read from the Rangers game, which the Sens won 3-0. Bruins lost 4-2 that night, and now the Senators are in the driver's seat to get first wildcard spot and finish the season with 99 points or 98 points. So a great season for the Senators, and I predict definitely they'll make the playoffs. Just need 1 point. All the games this year against Philadelphia went to the shootout, so or overtime, past regulation. So that's even if we lose, we're still in the playoffs. Not a good thing we lose, but it's good to end up on a high note. But we're still in the playoffs, so it's still exciting. So Clark MacArthur, Kyle Turris, and Mark Stone. Mike Hoffman, Mika Zibanejad, and Bobby Ryan. Jara Conda, Jean-Gabriel Pageau, and Chris Lazar. I love that line right now. They've really got it going. Pageau has really got it going lately. He always gets big goals. Along with Stone on the first line. Stone is going to win the Calder Trophy, no doubt. Zach Smith, David Legg, and Alex Chiasson. Method and Carlson, We're Caution Ceci, Mark Borowiecki, and Eric Gryba. Starting net is Andrew Hammond. So, yeah, sorry I just read it off there, but I had to, because I don't know the lineups. I'm predicting that's what the lineups are going to be, because they won 3-0 against the Rangers, but the Rangers did sit out Nash, Zuccarello, Stahl, and I think there was another player. I think those were the only 3 players. So, yeah, I'm going to go to the game. Well, I'm going to go to Canadian Tire Center and watch the game on the Bell HD screen. And I'll commentate the game in the playoffs if we make the playoffs. Senators are 42, 26, and 13, and the Flyers are 33, 30, and 18. So the Flyers are looking to spoil the Senators. Senators look to clinch playoff berth against the Flyers. The game's at April 11th, 2015, at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which I have no idea why it's so early, but it is. RDS2, TSN5, and Sportsnet. Only RDS2 and TSN5 in the Ottawa Senators region, or RDS2 in, I guess, the Canadian region, like for French viewers, and Sportsnet in the region except Ottawa. Let's see. Yeah, so far the Philadelphia Flyers and the Ottawa Senators have split 2 games, with each decided in a shootout. They've combined for a total of 4 non-shootout goals, so that's a good thing. Hopefully we win tonight. The past 11 meetings there, I think we've only won 4, but this season we've always went to the shootout, which means we make the playoffs. So it's going to be very exciting. Canadian Tire Center. I'll live tweet for sure at SensTalk1992. Follow us there. Like us on Facebook at SensTalk. Add us to your circles on Google Plus at SensTalk. Get the big red button down there and subscribe to us. And like this video and subscribe, obviously. Pesky Sens, hashtag here come the Sens, hashtag Pesky Sens, hashtag hamburger, bunch of hamburgers going to be thrown on the ice if we win. And in the playoffs, I'm assuming Andrew Hammond will be starting in net. Sorry, Craig Anderson, but you got to ride the hot goalie, and he's the only reason. You can't forget for what Craig Anderson did to even get us, to Hammond to even get us here, but Hammond, he's really done most of the work, because it was inconsistent, now it's really consistent, and the team plays very well in front of him. So I see they're going to put Andrew Hammond in net and just be happy they even made the playoffs this year. It was a very successful season, and they're in the driver's seat now. So it's a very good feeling for Senators fans. And 12:30 p.m. puck drop for the biggest game of the season, the last game of the season, maybe a playoff berth season. So if the Sens win the night, mark your calendars for 2015 Stanley Cup playoffs for your Ottawa Senators. I'll see you in the post-game report. Hopefully playoff-bound Ottawa Senators after this game. Go Sens, go.
Broke up the play, now he's in the rush. Takes the drop. Carlson across. Stone! Stone! Stone again! This is unbelievable that they've done it again, down 3-0 in the first. Down to their last strike with the goalie out. Hoffman ties the game. Watch the play by Carlson. He comes off the bench to break up the breakaway pass to Sidney Crosby. But he doesn't stay there. He jumps back into the play, takes the tourist feet, and finds Mark Stone, who takes the pass out of his feet